Thank you very much for stopping by the Random Green channel. Today I wanted to go over the 2024 Kansas State Wildcats Gridiron football program and their schedule and my predictions for the team. And keep in mind, this is just a prediction, so keep that in mind. Yeah, Kansas State, K-State. Chris Kleiman is in his 6th season. He's been there 5 years. So he started in 2019. I know he was at North Dakota State prior. And I read an excerpt on they have some returning starters on defense. So he said in the article that I read that he'd be like he would have 7 or 8 starters rotating on defense. That's always good. And or something like that. And they do return some defensive backs. So that's always good when you can turn somebody in the secondary. So, yeah. And that's just kind of like the intro. So I'm just going to get on my predictions. And remember, these are just predictions. So let's just keep that in mind. UT Martin. They should win against UT Martin. I'm not going to say they're going to lose. It could happen, of course. Anytime you have athletes playing, an athlete can make a mistake here or there, but I think they're going to beat UT Martin pretty soundly. Then they play at Tulane. Boy, this is going to be a tough game because Tulane. I don't know if they return a lot of returning starters, but I think Tulane's a better program, and it seems like Kansas State can drop some of these games where they're on the road and they're playing somebody like. I just don't see them beating Tulane. I think they're going to get beat. Besides, Tulane is green. No. Okay, that's kind of silly. But I think Tulane's going to be good again. 1-1 at this point. Then they play Arizona at home. This is going to be another tough game. Oh boy. I did predict Arizona. I can't remember what I said, so I'll just say that they win against Arizona 2-1. And I do apologize about that. They beat BYU 3-1. And then they get beat by Oklahoma State 3-2, a bye. At Colorado, they win against Colorado 4-2. At West Virginia 5-2. Kansas, I know I just uploaded the video. They beat Kansas at home. At Houston, they win. Then they have a bye. Arizona State, they win. Cincinnati, they win. And Iowa State, they win. And they potentially could go 10-2, 11-1. Is it going to happen? Let's be realistic about this because you just never know. If you're a fan, I know you're a fanatic, and sometimes logic and reason can cloud your judgment. Because I realize that Oklahoma State might not be that good, and I like Oklahoma State. And like I say, I don't think that they're going to be that bad. I don't think that realistically there could be bad. It's hard to keep track of these teams, but you just never know with these teams. You never know. Predictions are always it's a prediction. Okay, let's just recognize it as a prediction. But if you can go 10-2, or even 9-3, that's pretty good. That is pretty darn good because last year, let's see here, they were 9-4. They beat NC State in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I say, anything's possible with these games, and I say could have a 10-win season. I don't know, honestly, but I predict them to go 10-2, 9-3, 10-2 because I can't remember what I said against Arizona. I think I did Arizona. I'll leave the video towards the end of the outro, and you can just click on it and to see what I said about Arizona. It's predictions. All right, I wanted to keep this video as brief as possible. Also, again, this is just a random person doing predictions, so don't take anything serious. Usually those guys that make millions of dollars for Sports Center or predictions, or their journalist, and they're wrong. Let's keep that in mind. All right. Thanks very much for watching.